Hey, what's going on? Trying to get back into just being comfortable on the video. Sound like an old. Trying to get more comfortable. I haven't filmed in a while. I filmed a video a couple days ago, but other than that, trying to just get back into things and stuff. Both on this channel and over on my main one. If you didn't already know, my main channel is a gaming channel. I talk about video games and shit. So no one cares about that. Trust me, I know. Over here, I want to talk about whatever the hell it is I want. And so, yeah, let's talk about that Chris Rock slap. Man, everyone's got an opinion. The whole thing, it's fascinating. It is. It's fascinating. It's hilarious. It's hilarious and fascinating. And the world's reaction is even more fascinating. If you boil it down, it's not that... It's not... Like, I live in a world where you don't talk shit about the other person's wife. It's just the world I live in. You know, you don't say... I live in a world where you just don't talk about them. I got several friends with wives and girlfriends that you just don't talk about. I mean, hey, hi, how are you? You know, if they got a new TV or something, you ask about that. But you don't ask them about their makeup and or what they're doing, for leisure. You just don't. You separate the sexes. I'm very old school that way. You separate the sexes. I don't talk to my friends' wives and girlfriends. And the ones that do chat it up with the boys, they are, well, those relationships don't really last that long. I've seen it. My own two eyes. I've seen it. They're hoes. Straight up. It is what it is. I think that's the way the world is. My wife works at a place that there's a lot of young people there. And they're always commingling, friends with friends and friends. My boyfriends and girlfriends who are friends with the opposite sex, and everyone's always coming over to each other's houses and partying and drinking, and it's a young person's game. It's a young person's game. And they're always cheating on each other and fucking someone and breaking up and getting new boyfriends who are currently cheating and just all this crazy shit. And that's cause men and women aren't supposed to commingle like that. They're not. There's one reason why men and women mingle. One reason. I don't know, maybe I'm just old school. But that's what I think. That's what I believe. And so I see some fucking dude fucking talking shit. Yeah, he's a comedian. Yeah, he's a professional comedian. Yeah, Chris Rock. I mean, it's tradition. You roast the people in the front row. They're at the Oscars. Blah, 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 etc., etc. I get that. I get that. But you got a dude talking shit about another guy's wife. And that's just something... I'm not saying you're not supposed to do that or you can't do that. What I'm saying is if you choose to do that, then you can't control whether or not that guy's going to get up and try to sock you. Or in this case, slap you on stage. You can't control that shit. I've been out in public where I've had, dudes scream at me and act like they're going to hit me. And some of them could have. Some of them could have just did it without a word. But I've been in situations where out in public, like twice this has happened, both times in public, both times at a restaurant, where some guy starts getting up in my face and yelling at me because I'm looking at his girlfriend or wife. And both times, I'm a looker. I look. We all do. But I don't try to hide it. If I see a chick with her fucking tits out, I'm looking. She knows what she's doing. They're there. Why would I not? I could look wherever the fuck I want. But both these times, I didn't even know that one of the couples was behind us and the other were across the room, and I didn't notice them. I wasn't looking at their wife, and then they got all up in my face and screaming at me and shit. I could speculate, nothing happened, no one got hit, but my point here is I've been in situations where I've gotten into a conflict because someone thought I was looking. My whole point here is you don't control how someone else is going to react. You can't go, oh, I could say this, and you're only supposed to react this way. You can only do and say X, Y, and Z. That's not how it goes. If you're talking especially if you're talking shit. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. How incredibly privileged Chris Rock thinks he was. He could go out in public and talk his shit on stage in front of millions, thousands. No one's watching the Oscars. I didn't even know the Oscars were going on until I heard about this shit. No one did. But how incredibly privileged, someone could just do that and not fear any repercussions at all. This wouldn't fly in my world in real life. Like if I went to a party and me and Stacy were there and I just, it was open mic karaoke night, and I go up on there and I straight up pick someone out of the crowd that's there, and I'm like, oh, and I just start digging into this dude's wife. Anyway, that being said, I'm not picking Chris Rock, I'm not picking Will Smith's side. That's what I want to say. I'm not picking any of their sides. Why would I pick a side? Oh, it's all right for him to... I don't care. I don't fucking care. They're two fucking Hollywood elites. Two black-ass Hollywood elites. With more money than I could ever dream of. Oh, it sounds like Turbo's jealous. Yeah, I am. I'm fucking jealous that they could do whatever the fuck they want. I'm fucking jealous of their millions. I'm jealous that fucking Chris Rock could fucking talk shit and think he doesn't... There's no repercussions. I'm jealous Will Smith can slap someone on stage and nothing gets done about it. I'm jealous of that shit. Every time I hit someone, I had to bounce out of there real quick. Real quick. Because the cops will come and they'll arrest me. Real quick. He just stood there. He sat there for the rest of the night, partying afterwards and shit. Didn't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm not taking either of their sides. Because at the end, they're in a different world than me. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I think it's interesting and I think it's hilarious. And other than that, I'm not taking either of their sides. Let's break down. Why the fuck would I pick Chris Rock's side? Because he fucking got slapped and poor him, and you're not supposed to act that way? You're not supposed to go hands-on in any situation? I don't believe that. I don't feel that. I don't believe that you should never go hands-on. Ever. Unless it's in self-defense. It's like, no. If I was at a comedy club and somebody said something about my wife, would I hit them? No, but... if I was at a party and somebody said something, no. It depends. It depends. It would have to be bad. I didn't think that was that bad. But I gotta be honest, if my wife shaves her fucking head and someone makes fun of her shaved fucking head, bitch, don't shave your fucking head. I've told her that many times. Don't shave your fucking head. If my wife has cancer, she'll be wearing a wig. She ain't gonna be going out there with fucking a bald-ass fucking... with her bald-ass fucking head and shit. It's unattractive. I do not like bald women. I don't like that shit. It's a damn shame, too. Belladonna. One of my all-time... Belladonna is a porn star. Pretty famous, too. She used to be one of my all-time faves. And then, later in her career, she shaved her head and then she retired. All of her most prominent stuff, like all the videos you see of her, is her with her shaved head. I remember her before her shaved head. I completely lost interest in her after she shaved her head. I don't like the bald-headed hoe shit. I don't like it. My point here is, if you fucking do something gross or stupid, expect to get made fun of for that. You know, nothing's off limits. But yeah, I'm not taking Chris's side at all. I'm not saying he deserved to be hit. I'm saying I don't care if he did. If Will Smith wanted to hit him, I don't care that he wanted to hit him. I don't care what his reasons are. I'm just saying, in my world, those reasons exist. He did have a reason. Beyond that, I don't fucking care. I am not the moral authority to tell you that Chris Rock deserved to get hit, or Will Smith did not, was not justified. That's up to a fucking judge. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. All I know is bitch got hit. And Chris Rock was okay with it. Chris Rock fucking said that shit after fucking Will Smith came up on stage. Chris Rock was waiting for it. Fucking idiot. And then he got hit and he didn't do jack fucking shit. You know, if fucking Brock Lesnar hit me, if Brock Lesnar, that's the worst case scenario for me, is getting into a tussle with someone that's gonna whoop your ass. Because then I'm like, oh, I'm getting my ass whooped. Like, you gotta come to terms with it. Gotta accept it. Oh, I'm getting my fucking shit pushed in. Oh, glance it. I just got fucking work done on my teeth. Glance it. Don't knock my teeth out. Don't poke my eyes, and don't fucking make it so I can't have kids anymore. That's about it. Other than that, gotta accept it. You're gonna get your ass whooped. Because if someone bigger than you, and not in all cases, it really depends. If they don't know how to fight, if they're just muscle and they're not, anything else, like I said, it depends. But if someone bigger than you rolls up on you and you're like, I'm gonna lose this one, maybe you'll get lucky. But if you're like, I'm gonna lose this one, that's not a reason to not engage. Nah, someone like me, I'm engaging 100% every fucking time. And I'm gonna get my ass whooped or I'm not. Chris Rock, he chose to just not fucking engage. But like I said, if it was me, I'm getting my ass whooped because I'm not going to sit there and take it like a bitch. I'd rather get my fucking ass whooped and be like, well, I wasn't going to just sit there and let him slap me or take advantage of me or whatever. That ain't happening. You fucking want to come up, you want to come up here and fucking hit me? All right, we'll get into it. Cops will be called, charges pressed, black eyes, all that good shit. You ain't coming out of this unscathed. But, yeah. Chris Rock is a little bitch. He fucking got slapped in front of millions, thousands live. I'm not really talking about the Oscars viewership, but, I mean, since then, everything's been viral. Everyone's seen that fucking clip. That's embarrassing. That is fucking embarrassing. You fucking got bitch slapped, and he didn't do anything about it. What would have happened? Will Smith hit him and immediately turned around and walked away. What would have happened if Chris Rock would have fucking, punched him in the back of the head? He could have killed him. Yeah, I know he could have. But, what would have happened if he didn't kill him? Which most likely would have been the most likely situation. Chris Rock would have hit him back, and Will Smith didn't die. That's probably what would have happened. So, assuming that, what would have happened if you would have hit him back? No one else would have been rolled up on Chris Rock like that ever again. Will Smith would have been the bitch for coming up there and shit, acting like a fool because a comedian said something about his wife, and then he fucking gets decked back. That's how you do it. And Chris Rock didn't give a fuck. He got slapped and didn't care. His reaction was, wow. I'll tell you who I'll take a hit from. I'll take a hit from a friend. I'm not going to hit a friend. I've been in a situation where a friend is acting foolish and he wants to fucking fuck me up. And I tell him, look, you're my friend. And I'm not going to fight you. If you want to hit me, then you take that shit out on me. But I'm not going to fight you. And I got popped once. Not going to say who or what or why, but I got popped once. I was saddened. I looked at him, and he immediately knew he fucked up. But that's between friends. That's about the only situation where I'd let that fly. That these guys weren't friends. And he just took the hit in front of everyone like that. If Chris is okay with it, I'm okay with it. If you're a man, you stand up for yourself, period. Because no one's going to stand up for you. No one. Even if you're a chick. Even if you're gay. Or a child. No one stands up for you in this world. If someone does, you are, in my opinion, privileged. No one's going to stand up for you, and if Chris is okay with it, I'm okay with it. So, there you go. I'm not on Chris's side. Will Smith. I ain't on his fucking side either. I'm not. I know it sounds like I am. I just want to deal with the Chris shit first. Will Smith. Both cases are sad. Both sides are sad. Each outdoes the other's injuries. No one is at fault. You know, no one's the victim here. Chris is pretty pathetic. Will Smith probably even more. He fucking got up on stage and hit another dude because his bitch gave him the side eye. I have never fucking acted because my wife gave me the side eye. You know, like I said, I come from a certain world. In my world, also what is true is you fucking handle your bitch or I'm gonna handle her for you. You fucking handle your bitch or I'm gonna step in and handle her. That's the world I come from. You know, when I go to parties, not anymore, because I'm old, and also I don't want to be getting into fights every time I fucking step out of my house. But in my world, if you go to a party or something like that, and someone's fucking girlfriend is getting into fights with dudes and running her mouth, okay? I don't know what it is for the younger people. I don't know what it's like for the younger... Actually, I do know what it's like. It's the opposite from, you know, the world I live in. But in the world I live in, if I go to a party or something like that, and some fucking bitch, drunk or not, rolls up on me and starts putting her hands on me, you know, getting mad at me because I did this or said that or looked at her or something like that, she's touching me or something like that, I will slap the fucking piss out of that fucking bitch. And if the fucking guy wants to say something, I'll tell him, look, you handle your fucking bitch, because you didn't and I had to. You don't want girlfriends like that. You don't want women who, when you take them out in public, they're going to fucking act like a fool. Because they're going to get fucking hit. And if they're not going to get hit, well, then you're going to get into a fucking fight with every fucking dude on the block. Because you can't handle your fucking bitch, and she's gonna be getting into fights with other people, and you're gonna fucking ended up acting like Will Smith, fighting the whole fucking world because you got fucking cucked, and you can't handle your fucking bitch. And when someone else steps in to do it, you fucking are forced to fucking step up to everyone. Like I said, I live in that fucking world. I will slap the shit out of someone else's bitch if she gets all up in my fucking face. But I will say this, I'll let my woman step in first. But that's just, as a rule of thumb, doesn't happen. There are protections in place. Number one, you're supposed to handle your fucking bitch. But if you don't, my bitch is supposed to handle her. You know, hold on, babe. Before you fucking slap a hoe, let me fucking tell her to back off. You know, and you gotta let her handle it. But there's situations where fucking dude is off doing something else, and your fucking woman is off doing something else, and it's just you and this fucking bitch. And if she ain't getting handled, well, then you handle her. You know, it's just a rule of thumb. You handle your shit. Same thing goes the other way around. When you reverse the sexes, you know, you don't fucking roll over towards the women's group where they're all gathered around and chatting. You don't fucking go over there alone and start flirting with them and saying shit. You don't go over there and do that. That's how you get your fucking ass kicked. So, like I said, there are rules. You don't fucking do that. You don't fucking, all this commingling shit. You don't fucking do that. But my point here is with Will Smith, is Will Smith does not handle her bitch. His bitch. Clearly, since she's fucking other people that are her son's age. Which, good for her. Good for her. Will Smith, though? My wife and I had, past tense, for a brief moment, an open relationship. That amounted to me fucking a lot of people and her fucking almost nobody. She's an introvert. She's just not outgoing like that. And it was uncomfortable for her, and it sounded like something that she wanted to do on paper, and then kind of figured out she didn't really want to do that. And not gonna lie, and then there's me, doing everything. And, we revisited that, and we're like, let's not. And I was like, alright, It was fun while it lasted, but that was about it. We both agreed to shut that shit down, and, that was the end of it. There was no one cucking no one. I was getting mine way more than she was getting hers, But we agreed on it. Like, genuinely, we agreed on it. There was no agreement with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. She was fucking other dudes. Just the way she acts, the way she says things. She just doesn't fucking care about him. He's even said as much. That, she has never been a one relationship type of a person. It's all weird, man. But that's his world. That's what he lives in. That's what he wants. That's what he's doing. He's a colossal ass. He's a fucking cuck. And apparently you're not supposed to say cuck anymore because it's cringy and it's a right-leaning word or something like that. I don't know. It is what it fucking is. If you're a fucking dude and your woman's fucking around on you and then you gotta pretend to be okay with it, that's humiliating. I would not be in a situation like that. Never. Never. With anyone. Never. I've had women cheat on me before. I wasn't okay with it. I wasn't okay with it. I reacted accordingly, let's just say. I reacted accordingly. And it wasn't a good experience on any side, but, when that shit happens, and it does, I guess, what you don't do is act like Will Smith, which is cuck yourself. That's apparently a kink for a lot of people, and I don't really understand it, but to each their own. It doesn't sound like this is a kink for Will Smith. Dude has lost his fucking mind. And, he shouldn't have hit Chris because, like I said, Chris is okay with getting hit. I don't give a fuck. Will Smith is okay with being cucked, so I don't give a fuck. But now he wants to step outside of his bubble he put around himself and fucking act out. Know your fucking place. Will Smith, I feel sorry for him. But at the end of the day, when looking at this situation, I don't give a fuck. I'm not condoning or defending any of it. I'm just saying I could see why Will Smith hit him. But let's not pretend that... Let's not pretend in his world shit was okay. Let's not pretend he was living by a set of rules or a code. He's a Hollywood fucking elite that doesn't know his asshole from his wife's asshole to his wife's lover's asshole. He wasn't fucking hard. He fucking didn't grow up in the hood. He's the fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's the fucking family-friendly rap guy. And Chris Rock, he's a goofy nigga. I like him. I think he's funny, but he's goofy. And he thought that was cool what you know, what he did. Which, I just don't care. I don't care. They could beat the shit out of each other. There could be victims. There could be hospitalizations. I don't give a fuck. I really fucking don't. They don't live in my fucking world. And in my world, you don't act like that. You don't fucking do what Chris did, and you don't react the way Will did. In my world, those people don't exist. Those fucking assholes who fucking just talk shit about other people's females and then grin as the guy's walking towards you. That doesn't fucking exist. In my world, there's not these fucking cucks whose wives are fucking... Okay. Let me take a step back. That's not true. That does exist. There are fucking fools who get taken advantage of, and they fucking land some fucking hot bitch, and they think they're the greatest in the world, while she's fucking two-timing him everywhere they go, and everyone fucking knows it. Everyone fucking knows it. Everyone's looking at her going, ooh, she's fucking gross, steer clear. Or B, I think I could fucking tap that in the fucking bathroom real quick while he's looking the other way, and he ain't gonna do shit, because he's a little bitch. There's people like that. There are. And, sometimes they seep into my world. As a rule, those people don't exist. They don't belong there. But every once in a while, they come into my world there. And we teach them, you know. We either punk him because he portrays himself as a bitch that could be taken advantage of. Or, you know, we take care of his wife or his girlfriend because he ain't doing shit. You know, people take. You know, if it's open, people take it. You know, oh, my rules. Take it. 5-second rule. That's just what happens in my world. And every once in a while, these weirdos come in to my world and they get eaten alive. And Will Smith, he's acting out. He's acting out. But yeah, I don't care about either of them. Like I said, they're Hollywood elites. A person I know asked me the other day, you know, about the Will Smith slap. He's like, well, why didn't they take him to jail? Why weren't the police called? And my response was, well, the reason why the cops weren't called and he didn't get taken to jail is the same reason why Alec Baldwin could shoot someone in the face and not go to jail. Now, this person, I've talked to them about the Alec Baldwin situation, and they are totally on Alec Baldwin's side. They think that, oh, they didn't do anything wrong. He didn't know the gun was loaded. He thought it was a prop and all this shit. It's like, dude, he fucking shot a bitch in the face and killed her. That's no one's fault but his. You shouldn't point your weapon at someone. You shouldn't pull the trigger. He did both of those things. Oh, well, he thought it was a prop. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, well, they were shooting a scene. It was an accident. They weren't shooting shit. They don't care. They're on his side. For whatever fucking reason. But, fact remains. Well, why didn't Will Smith go to jail? Same reason why fucking Alec Baldwin didn't go to jail. Because they're Hollywood elites, and they could do whatever the fuck it is they want. So I find the whole thing hilarious. I piss on both of them. Fuck them. Fuck Chris Rock. Fuck Will Smith. Fuck Jada Pinkett Smith. Fuck their weird son, who was super cute when he was a little kid and shit. But now he's a fucking gross weirdo with that grill. Like, fuck all of them. Fuck all of them. I just find it funny. And you know damn well things would be different if we, you know, played the race swap game. I don't really want to do the, you know, whataboutism, you know? I don't want to be one of those fucking whining fucking people who want to, you know, race swap the situation and then, you know, build out this fantasy scenario where things would be totally different if this person was white or if that person was this color or whatever. I don't want to do that. Fucking the left does that enough as is. Oh, well, if they were black, they would... I don't want to do the same thing. But you know damn well things would be different if the colors were a little bit different. It's just interesting to see, two black people beating on each other in Hollywood and just seeing how everyone doesn't know what the fuck to do. All the Hollywood types, the reporters, the journalists, the leftists, they have lost their minds. They don't know what to do. Because if one of them was white, doesn't matter which one, if one of them was white, they would pick the obvious side, the not white side. They would just pick that side. Let's say Chris Rock was the white one. They would all pick Will Smith's side. Oh, well, he shouldn't have said that. If Will Smith was white, well, he deserved it. Oh, wait, no. I'm getting that mixed up. If Will Smith was white, they'd be taking Chris Rock's side. All of them. It wouldn't even be a debate. It would be a right versus left issue, and I'm just saying, what it would be. You know damn well what it would be if one of them was white. The fact that both of them are black, they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. A lot of them are coming out saying, oh, I picked this side, and then they're like, oh, wait, what? That's not the side I was supposed to take? And they fucking... Because they don't think about things. They just pick a side. Tribalism. And when they think for themselves for once, their ideas drift away from their tribe. Because when you think for yourself, you tend to have different thoughts from the mainstream. And so a lot of people are just automatically on Chris's side. You shouldn't fucking hit people. That's gross. And they're finding some shit about themselves. They're like, oh, I didn't know I felt this way. Yeah, when you take the moment to think, things become a little bit more clear, a little bit different. And then you got people who automatically take Will Smith's side. Well, you shouldn't be, jokes are bad. They're firmly in that camp, right? And so they automatically they think that that's the social justice side. But since both of them are black, the social justice warriors don't know what to do with themselves, and it's hilarious. They don't know which side to pick. And then there's all this infighting and shit. That's why, I don't pick a fucking side. I've never been a side picker, I don't like sides. I like people, I like morals, I like values, and I will pick that side. But when it comes to two Hollywood elites, I don't give a fuck which one is right, who they think is right. The side I'll pick, for instance, with the Alec Baldwin thing, yeah, he's a Hollywood celeb. I don't care what color anyone was. That's another one, too. They were both white in that situation. Again, if one of them was black, it would be a completely different scenario. But, yeah, the side I pick with that one is, dude fucking blew the chick's face off. Was it a ghost's fault? Well, according to Alec Baldwin, yeah, he didn't pull the trigger. Fucking psychopath. Fucking crazy ass shit. The whole thing's fucking crazy, and it's been hilarious to watch. And it's been hilarious to watch everyone's reactions. My thing is watching all the celebrities' reaction to this. Picking whose side and whatnot, and going on Twitter. If I was a Hollywood actor, right, I would be very much like Ricky Gervais, probably. That's the way I would think of it. And I was thinking, like, if TMZ walked up to me and wanted to, Turbo, what do you think of the Will Smith slap? My reaction would be, I would laugh. And then say, like, no comment. That would be my reaction. I thought it was funny. I'm not taking no one's side. Don't fucking drag me into this shit so fucking some group on Twitter could scream at me. And I'm not gonna fucking grandstand like fucking Jim Carrey and all these other fucking actors and shit, picking sides and stuff like that. The people the most outspoken about this are white actors and black female actors on like the Hollywood elite side of things, on the industry side, the entertainment side of things. See a lot of white people weighing in on this, and a lot of black chicks weighing in on this. A lot of the black dudes, though, like, they get it. They get it. Will Smith's kid, that's his son. He's got skin in the game. Chris Rock's brother, I've heard him say some shit on it. He's got some skin in the game. But other than this, other male black actors, felt like I had something crawling on my fucking neck.
I was just outside too.
Fuck it. But yeah, black actors, they're not saying a lot. Some of them are here and there, but as a rule, they're like, I ain't getting into that shit. That's between him and him. And that's kind of how I think and feel. That is between him and him. Chris Rock is okay with getting slapped like a bitch and didn't do anything about it. I'm okay with it. Will Smith, wants to cuck himself and now he's having a little meltdown. Whatever. Have your little fucking bitchy ass meltdown then. But don't fucking defend, don't fucking defend what you did. It's been funny. It's been interesting. It doesn't really, a lot of people like saying things like, oh, it makes me sick. It doesn't make me sick. I don't give a fuck. It's funny. That's where we are, though. It was wild and crazy, though. It was interesting. It was entertaining. And that was the best fucking thing that happened at the Oscars in a fucking decade. That was pretty fucking crazy. And, it's funny. But it's all I've heard for the past, week or so, or 2 weeks, or however long it's been going on. I'm a little tired of it. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of just talk about it myself. And, yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna pick a side. I don't give a fuck if two Hollywood black celebrities are beating on each other. I don't give a fuck if Jada Pinkett Smith is cheating on Will, or I don't care about Will Smith's mental state. I don't give a fuck if they take his Oscar away. Well, I will say this, though. I don't support retroactive punishment. Will Smith violated the rules of the Academy, and they should have, right there, kicked him out and said, you're not eligible for this. They didn't, though. They didn't. They didn't ask him to leave. That was bullshit. He didn't leave. They were completely fine with it. And then they gave him an Oscar. So the Academy, the Academy Awards, the Oscars were fine with it. Don't fucking then turn around and go, well, we're going to take it away now because we got backlash on the internet. They were waiting and seeing which way the winds were going to blow. If the fucking internet sided with Will, they weren't going to do shit. But it turns out the internet is kind of siding with Chris. And so they're talking about it and thinking about it. Imagine having rules set in place and then having to converge and have a meeting on a subject, whether or not you're going to take action to... Like, that shit is fucking crazy. That's what I mean by shit is fascinating. Like I said, they don't know what to do with themselves because both of them are black. Well, what do? Usually we just, punish the white one. What do? I don't know. Anyway, that shit's been fun. That's what I think. I don't give a fuck. Fuck both of them. Fuck all of them.